family is only as free as its secrets.
Next Tuesday.
I will never be for sale. I'm aware of your little paternity claims. Honey, we're blood.
What does she want?
I don't know.
You got to play smarter, not harder.
You have humiliated us. Why does she think that you're me? You're gonna love having me for a sister.
Our Kind of People.
All right, Our Kind of People fans, this is the trailer breakdown for Season 1, Episode 3, airing October 5th. Yes, it's hard to believe, but in a couple of days, actually, this week we'll be stepping into October. Man. All right, so Episode 3 is entitled Hot Links and Red Drinks. I don't know why, but I just love that title. And shout out to Fox for putting out the preview on social media like YouTube the same night as the episode dropping. And I loved episode 2. I'm actually recording this promo prior to my review because I got 5 pages of notes. That told me right there, let me go ahead and knock out this 30-second preview. But before going further, let me read the synopsis and then I'll do the usual self-plug. So, Angela wants to make Nikki the face of Eve's crown and forces Leah's hand about the incubator program. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the incubator program, have we even heard that name yet? Or is that kind of like a subtitle of the grant that Angela's trying to get from Raymond and whatnot? I don't really know, but considering it's called the incubator program, maybe it's about fresh business or perhaps Nikki herself to get some young individuals incubated into the world of business. I don't know, but Raymond confronts Teddy about getting his company back, and Piggy is confronted by her past, which I believe could be in reference to the cliffhanger of last night's episode of her pulling a gun on Teddy. So make sure you take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Go ahead and hit subscribe as we close in on 200,000 subscribers. Hit the bell icon and select all. Please do this because I don't want you to miss out on content. You know, I've caught up on a bunch of videos yesterday. Some people might not have even realized it, but check on the channel video page and you'll see a bunch of new content that was uploaded just yesterday, including the final batch of reviews for all the Queen's Men. So I have reviews for every single episode of Season 1. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So you saw the preview. Thank goodness it was like less than 30 seconds, so I don't have to worry about copyright. And we'll break it down just like I would do for any show. So it looks like there's a big Juneteenth event going on, and you got Angela on one side of the stage, and it looks like we have the entire DuPont family, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, hang on, is it Teddy Franklin? The DuPont and Franklins. You got Teddy, you got Quincy, Lauren's there as well, Raymond, and Leah's giving the speech. My family is only as free as its secrets. So, Angela's face during this scene was amazing because obviously there are a lot of secrets that need to be exposed. And I saw a tweet last night because I checked out that Our Kind of People was trending, and somebody said, and I gotta pull this up because it was that good. It says generational wealth creates generational trauma, and that is so true. I mean, I don't want to just keep making the same, oh wow, this reminds me of the haves and have-nots, but you just look at all these rich people and the trauma it creates, you know, the fact that there are so many things under the surface festering that it's literally destroying these people. It's crazy. All right, so it looks like there's a scene where Teddy and Angela actually meet face to face. So in episode 2, you got Angela who couldn't even get a sound out to get Teddy's attention, but now she's literally, I believe, like burning a check in front of his face and throwing it in a trash can saying, "I will never be for sale." So it looks like Teddy might have called for like a meeting face to face with Angela about the whole situation. Maybe to kind of pay her off to stay quiet, or, you know, maybe even leave the island. Or wait, isn't it an island? Oak Bluff, But in any case, you got to look at it from the Angela perspective. She was sold for $50,000 for 6 months because her mother took her back. And her father just did, pretty much left her, disowned her, didn't want to have anything to do with her. Well, essentially, the $50,000 then came for him. So there's no way she's going to be for sale again. So, I mean, for all we know, this piece of paper, this apparent check that Teddy seems to be handing Angela, it could be for a few $1,000,000, but she ain't for that. So that's going to be a pretty intense scene. We go over to Leah confronting Angela. They have a lot of back and forth banter in this trailer. Basically, I'm aware of your little maternity claims. And Angela's like, honey, we're blood. And there's one moment where she kind of chuckles saying, you're going to love having me for a sister. I just can't wait for that dynamic. Raymond's asking Leah about what does she want? I don't know. I think this could be, again, in reference to Angela. Maybe Raymond finds out that Angela is Leah's sister. I don't know. Or this could be in reference to the fact that this scene takes place after the Juneteenth event, because there's a moment where Leah confronts Angela saying, you've humiliated us. Why does my mom think you're me? So then maybe Raymond could be asking, what do you think she wants, in reference to, wait, why would Angela want your mother to think you're you? What is she trying to dig up? So there's that. I want to take a stab in the dark here and say that perhaps Raymond never finds out anytime soon that Angela is Leah's sister, due to the fact that there are some things, it seems, that even Leah keeps from her husband, but it's only between her and her father. So it could be one of those situations. Not to mention with Raymond being determined to get his company back, who's to say he couldn't use that information involving Angela in order to kind of use it as like blackmail to get the company, Darman, I believe, from his father-in-law. So we got Peggy telling Angela to play smarter, not harder. And then there's one scene I really couldn't put together, even in slow motion. Towards the end of the promo, it looks like we got Nikki on the beach and she's about to get into a fight with another girl. I couldn't tell who it was. I don't think it's Taylor, because this girl had long hair. So there's that. But overall, this was a good trailer. We got some scenes of Tyreek covered in sweat, so safe to assume he's back at the boarding house doing some work for Angela. And on top of that, there was a scene where it looks like Angela is at the Franklin Company and puts on one heck of a presentation for the meeting, I believe, Raymond had set up for her during the Black Diamond Ball. So Angela seems to be on a roll. It seems like the only big misstep was the fact that her mother thinks that, she's her. And if I remember correctly, was it Tasha? Sorry if I got the name wrong. I don't have my episode 2 notes in front of me. I just have my episode 3 promo in front of me. During the flower coordination part of last night's episode, right before Leah left, she gave one of her girl pals the task of delivering something, I think a flower arrangement, to her mother in the nursing home or whatever, and Angela volunteered to do it instead because the woman had to take her son somewhere, but Leah didn't care. And then when she went there, that's when was it Rose, or her mom thought it was actually Leah instead of Angela. But it's one of those things, well, because they're half siblings, they have, they might look similar. And especially, look, my mom has been doing this for a couple years. Heck, my sister, well, then again, I don't know, maybe it's because she has a child, but you know how it is when older people in the family, they'll call you like every name but your name. Not to mention with Angela and Leah being siblings. And on top of that, Leah never comes around. So it's like, well, of course she would think it's her. It's crazy. But overall, this was a great episode. Hot links and red drinks. Could that be pertaining to the beach party it looks like Nikki's going to? But I'm loving the show. The hell if it isn't a lot crammed into every episode, but I enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm not going to say that every promo breakdown is going to be this long, but there was a lot to uncover. I'll do my best to take the time to edit properly so the photos line up to what I'm saying. That way you can get the best experience watching this. So if you liked the video, like I mentioned before, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to donate to our kind of entertainment, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.